What is up, and welcome to SGPN's The Daily Dog. I'm your host, Britton Hess, and I'm here with my favorite Underdog Fantasy Pick'em plays for Wednesday, November 6, 2024. If you're new to Underdog Fantasy, sign up with promo code DailyDog. That's DAILYDOG at UnderdogFantasy.com or on the Underdog Fantasy app for a 50% deposit match bonus worth up to $1,000. Again, that's DAILYDOG at UnderdogFantasy.com or on the Underdog Fantasy app. And I'll just say it, if you have not signed up for Underdog yet, use it, get that promo code, 50% deposit match bonus is awesome. There's so many other promos. Right now, I think there's like, in my account, there's like a $50 NBA gimme pick, so you can turn a statistical category into like half a point instead of 13 points or whatever the player's number is. So obviously that's really huge for getting your expected value up. I definitely recommend signing up for Underdog Fantasy. If you're using other pick'em sites or you just haven't tried Underdog yet, get in there and take advantage of all their promos, because guess what? I'm on all of those sites. Spoiler alert, I use all those apps. Underdog is by far away the best one because, one, the promos, and two, the menu. And also, their promos aren't limited. Other places do limit you to like $25 per promo. Sometimes Underdog does that, but not all the time. A lot of the time, you can go up to like $2,000 on the promo plays. So yeah, take advantage of the Underdog promo and get on that app if you're not there yet. All right, let's get going to Thursday Night Football. We gave out a Thursday Night Football slip yesterday. We already got some value on that one, but I got another one for you today, and then we're going to get to NBA, NHL, and some MACTION. So today, Diontae Johnson, higher 20.5 receiving yards in this game against the Bengals. They didn't trade for Diontae Johnson for him to be a decoy. Isaiah Likely is injured. Obviously, Isaiah Likely is a tight end. Diontae Johnson is a wide receiver. That being said, it's not like Likely is just a pass catcher more than a tight end, right? They used him as a deep threat. They used him kind of all over the place for Lamar Jackson. Diontae Johnson, very familiar with this division, former Steeler. He's not going to be, it's not going to take him long to figure out how to attack this terrible Bengals defense. So give me Diontae Johnson higher than 20.5 receiving yards. 2 catches, he's there. 1 catch, he might be there as well. I just think that they brought him in for a reason. He knows how to excel in this division, in this game environment. Give me Diontae Johnson higher than 20.5 receiving yards here. Get this one early. This is going to steam up before Thursday night. Next, we're going to go to Chase Brown, higher than half of a rushing plus receiving touchdown, running back for the Bengals. I like this one because the Bengals just traded for another running back. They just brought in Khalil Herbert from the Bears. I don't know if he's playing in this game yet. If he does, it'll be a very limited role because he literally just got there this week and this game's on Thursday. But this is a, hey, wait, I'm really good. Let me keep my job spot for Chase Brown. Give me Chase Brown to score a touchdown here. He's obviously an explosive player, big play guy through the air and obviously also on the ground. So give me Chase Brown to have higher than half a rushing plus receiving touchdown in this game. Score a touchdown, Chase Brown. I really think that you should do it, and it's a good spot to prove yourself. Last one, I'm taking a lower. I'm taking Justin Tucker lower than 7.5 kicking points. And this is actually a boosted one. So Justin Tucker is historically one of the greatest kickers in NFL history. He's not right now. I mean, that's just a fact. He's not the guy that he once was, several years ago, bombing 60-yarders. He doesn't have that leg anymore. But 7.5 kicking points, right? So if he hits 2 field goals and 2 extra points, he's going to go over this for sure. Him hitting 2 field goals, as long as they're not like 30 yards or below, is not a given at this point in his career. He's missed some 40-something yarders, 50-yarders this year. His leg he's not good from long anymore. The other thing is that I think the Bengals defense is terrible. I think that there's going to be a lot of touchdowns, not a lot of field goals. So let Justin Tucker kick 4 PATs into a field goal here, and that's 7 points. That's lower than 7.5. I like lower than 7.5 kicking points for Justin Tucker in this spot. All right. Yesterday's slip, I gave out Joe Burrow higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns, Mike Gesickki higher than 43.5 receiving yards, and Derrick Henry higher than 91.5 rushing yards. That was a 5.4x multiplier yesterday. Burrow's multiplier got reduced. Gesicki's yards went up to 44.5 from 43.5, and Derrick Henry's rushing yards went from 91.5 to 92.5. This went from 5.4x to 4.42x, which is obviously not even close to as good. It's very marginal now. 5.4x, I love the play. 4.4x, I would maybe use a promo with it. You use a gimme pick on one of these legs or use a booster to get it back to the net level we were at 5.4x. But again, I think Gesicki's numbers are going to continue to rise, and Derrick Henry's probably will as well. And then people are going to keep on betting Joe Burrow to throw touchdowns. So if you do like it, and you do have a promo you can use to sweeten this deal, I would definitely lock this one in sooner than later because I think that we're going to continue to get value on this pick we gave out yesterday on Tuesday. All right, let's get into NBA here. I got a long shot with NBA. I got Alperen Sengun higher than half a 3-point made against the Spurs. Played this last time he played the Spurs. He's got a 3-pointer in like 5 consecutive games against the Spurs. The dude knows how to shoot him in this matchup. I don't know how. I don't know why. I think maybe the story I tell myself is that he wants to prove to the league that Wemby isn't the only 7-footer who can shoot 3-pointers. The only Euro/Turkish guy I think Sengun is who can get the job done. I think that Sengun higher than half a 3-point made is still really good because you get like a 1.4x multiplier with it. Next one, Nikola Jokic higher than 28.5 points against the Thunder. Nuggets are dealing with injuries. Aaron Gordon's out. Jamal Murray's dealing with a concussion issue. Jokic needs to score if he's going to stay in this game. Jokic, he's going to do everything. He's going to get assists. He's going to get rebounds. He's going to score points. He's literally going to do everything. That's what he does. When things get bad, he just steps up and makes plays. So give me Jokic higher than 28.5 points here. It could be a blowout. They got blown out by this OKC team earlier this season. But I think there might be a little bit more pride on the Denver side. They might be able to play it a little tough, and that's mainly going to be because everything's going to be going through Jokic here. Best player in the NBA. Last one. I already hate myself for this, but I'm taking Trae Young higher than 3.5 3-pointers made. Last game on Monday, he was 0 for 6 from 3, 1 for 10 from the field. Just an absolutely terrible, terrible shooting game. Day off, I think that he's going to be able to rebound here. You can use 2.5 3-pointers made if you want to play it a little bit more conservative, and this multiplier would be like 4.4x, but I like 3.5 3-pointers made here against the Knicks. I just think that he's got a rebound and he's going to be shooting. So let's get it done. Trae Young. This is a 9.78x multiplier if you hit all 3 of these picks, which was Alperen Sengun higher than half 3-pointer made, Jokic higher than 28.5 points, and Trae Young higher than 3.5 3-pointers made. All right, let's go to the NHL. 3 games today. I got a pick in each one of those games. We're going to start out with Alex Ovechkin. I think Ovi's going to score a goal here, so higher than 0.5 goals in this game against the Preds. Nashville Predators actually bet on the Capitals as well to win at -122. Try to get that number soon because I think that one's going to be on the move. Then we're going to win Jack Eichel of the Vegas Golden Knights, higher than half a point up north of the border in Edmonton. Still no McDavid in Edmonton. He's banged up. Draisaitl's obviously a really good player, but the magic that the team had on the road when they lost McDavid seems to have gone. The Devils held them scoreless in the last game up in Rogers Center. So give me Jack Eichel higher than 0.5 points here. He is the dude for the VGK, the Golden Knights. He's the guy that kind of makes things happen on power play or otherwise, so give me Eichel. Next one, Lucas Raymond, higher than half of a point against the Blackhawks. Simply put, the Blackhawks are not very good. They allow a ton of goals, and Lucas Raymond is the dude who's leading the Red Wings in points this season. He's been kind of streaky as far as like it'd be like 0-point game, 2-point game, 0-point game, 2-point game, 2-point game, 0-point game. But the fact is he's putting up a lot of points, so I like it in a game where I don't expect the goaltending to be too good. So that is a 4.5x multiplier. If you do Alex Ovechkin higher than half a goal, Jack Eichel higher than half a point, and Lucas Raymond higher than 0.5 points. All right, let's go to the final slip of the day. We're going to MACTION. We're going to start out with we're going to start out with Parker Navarro to have higher than half of a rushing touchdown against Kent State. Parker Navarro is the quarterback for Ohio. He is a dual threat guy. He's actually not that great of a passer. He runs quite a bit. He's not like Mike Vick out there. But he definitely has the ability to score with his legs. He scored in 4 consecutive games earlier this season. Now against Kent State, literally the worst team in FBS football, I like the kid out of Tempe to get it done here and score that rushing touchdown for the Ohio Bobcats. All right, next we are going to go to our guy, Chrishon McCray, wide receiver for Ohio Bobcats. Not Ohio Bobcats. Chrishon McCray, higher than... I keep on forgetting to tell you where he's playing. Chrishon McCray is wide receiver for Kent State. Higher than half of a rushing plus receiving touchdown here. garbage time. This guy's got 7 touchdowns on the year. It's all garbage time for Kent State. I obviously think Ohio's going to be ahead early and often in this game, so give me Chrishon McCray to get one back for the Golden Flashes here. Last one, Hayden Wolff in the other game. Sorry, what the heck? I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself here. Then I'm going to go with, oh my God, I can't talk. Parker Wolff in the NIU versus Western Michigan game. Higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns. The guy is actually on a tear right now. He's had multiple touchdown games in like the last 5 games straight. So give me one here against this up and down NIU game. Obviously, keep an eye on weather for passing touchdowns. If this game does go south, keep an eye on that because that's how MACTION usually gets off the rails is when the weather gets bad. So 6.68x multiplier. Parker Navarro higher than half a rushing touchdown. Chrishon McCray higher than half a rushing plus receiving touchdown, and Hayden Wolff higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns.